I'll take the mean tweets back. The growing economy, general stability and peace agreements around the world. Give us back the mean tweets. I'll take it any day of the week and twice on Sunday. Folks, this is the real deal. Read the story. I'm just going to go through a few of them. How just about every single member of the Biden internal team, their brain trust of idiots, is involved knee-deep in some scandal, either major or minor, but still a scandal nonetheless. Top to bottom. Obviously, you have Biden, Hunter Biden. We know all about that. But let's talk about the cabinet here. That's the focus of this piece. Kamala Harris is vice president. His internal advisors here. She's in charge of the border. The border's completely falling apart. She's in a child, facility with children and children as child actors doing some ridiculous PSA or something. The border's totally collapsing. The southern border of the United States. Where's Kamala Harris? Nowhere to be found. His Secretary of State, Tony Blinken, the grand master of the Afghanistan the disastrous strategy that got 13 Americans killed, left thousands of people stranded behind, and forfeited a country and forfeited Bagram Air Base. This was Tony Blinken. He should have resigned a long time ago. More on this cabinet of buffoons. Remember that book about Lincoln, Team of Rivals, and his cabinet? This is a team of idiots. You got Lloyd Austin as defense secretary and Mark Milley as Joint Chiefs chairman. Milley's China call warning China. Is China warning us about Taiwan? Are they warning us about what they're going to do next? Have they told us about Russia and why Russia's getting involved? Mark Milley thought it was a good idea, according to some reporting, to say he'd warn the Chinese government about a nuclear strike. How is this guy still in charge? You think that's it? No, there's more. You have Merrick Garland, his Bongino, attorney general in name only, who's been attacking parents through his DOJ for speaking up at school board meetings, speaking out against CRT. Oh, and then we find out what? The Bongino's son-in-law, his daughter married a guy that works for a company that profits off of CRT-type material, according to multiple reports. That's interesting, isn't it? That's it. No, that's not it. There's more. Just kidding. The Commerce Secretary, Gina Raimondo, involved in this global tax scandal where they're trying to jam a global tax down people's throats without congressional or Senate approval to destroy American business. This is the Commerce Secretary. She should look up commerce. Marcia Fudge, Biden's HUD Secretary. United States government allocated a bunch of rental assistance fees to go out during payments to go out during the coronavirus crisis. How much of it's been sent out? 11%. While they tell landlords you can't get paid from actual renters who aren't getting paid from the government despite the lockdowns. A clown show. You got Pete Buttigieg, the biggest loser of all of this thing, who is the transportation secretary, is overseeing a massive bottleneck at transportation hubs, notably American ports, where ships can't unload goods right around the holiday season where people want to buy goods. And what's Pete Buttigieg doing? I don't know, filming environmental PSAs where he gets out of a car with 100 feet to go and rides a bike to his location. Look at me, I'm riding a bike. Remember that? Remember that video? You got the education secretary, Cardonis, involved with promoting critical race theory against the objections of parents around the country who are conveniently being targeted by the Bongino, attorney general in name only. You've got Alexander Mayorkas at the border, who seems to forgot what the border is. That's, I think, the biggest scandal of all, tied back to Kamala Harris. And finally, you got the EPA administrator, Regan, who's being sued for firing a bunch of scientists at the EPA. I'll take the mean tweets back. The growing economy, general stability and peace agreements around the world. Give us back the mean tweets. I'll take it any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show.